Yes, people. It's another stream. Man, like waffled on in the building, and we got another special guest today. We've just been rolling out the guests today. Second stream today. Man, like Yasser TV. Been trying to get man on the stream for a long time. Well, a little while still. And yeah, we just, we're able to just link up today. My Aki, and as you can see, the show is called Aki's, and that means brothers in Arabic, because we are brothers.
I think they got the hang back. You know what I mean? I think Boots made it loud and clear now. You know, for the people that didn't know, they know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, they know it. And all that kind of thing. Yeah, but now on a serious note, in it, do you know what I mean? Like we are kind of like brothers, like close in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Spiritually and all that kind of thing. But when it comes to teams, boy.
Well, why do you think I have a show? Yeah, I have a show called the Frenemies Shows. Yeah, we could be friends. But our teams are not friends. You know.
No, we're not friends when it comes to that aspect anyway. And I've never really. I've seen you bury a few man, like on streams and stuff. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And I kind of do that as well, right, with Chelsea man as well, especially with Hano. Yeah, Hano's like.
I know.
That guy can rattle me severely, bro. Yeah, like throughout the years. But I've known him quite a while now, and obviously he does a bit of work for me and stuff as well. Big up to Hano as well. He does a lot of work for me. He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy from South Africa. And that, so.
Yeah, I know Hano from Zare.
Yeah.
I know him from there. But yeah.
How's your day been anyway? How's your day been today, bro?
It's all right, man. Just cold, didn't it? It's just cold. The sun was out, but it was just cold, and I was like, "Yeah,
freezing, bro, freezing." Man. Big up, Abs and the tax man. Big up to Latvian Goon in the building. Man.
You know what? Do you know where the tax man comes from?
No, wrestling. Is it wrestling?
Oh man, it's the whole Madueke thing, bro. So you got a link to Madueke.
Yeah.
Obviously everyone's saying it's not gonna happen. And then I was telling him, just run me my 50 million and I'm waiting for the Monzo. Ka-ching, you know what I'm saying? So every time they made streams, I'd go in the chat and say, where's my money? I'm still waiting. You know what I'm saying? And then when they kept calling me the tax man, innit? But that's just Robbo and then like a few Arsenal fans. But nah, man, I was big up to him as well, man. But I think, yeah, man, I don't mind the whole running the banter thing. But then I think when it comes to the whole like debating football, there has to be some kind of like logic to it.
Oh yeah, of course, 100%.
Just either agenda, it's either agenda or a bit like I'm trying to rattle this guy and I'm like, okay, nah. Because if your team, let's say you had a player that's better than my player that I like,
we're gonna get into all of that. Yeah, we're gonna get into all of that.
Yeah. If you do that, if your player is better than mine, I'm not gonna argue with you. Because then I'm like, okay, cool, he's better than him, X, Y, and Z. It's fine. I think some people can't do it because it's more like a
pride thing.
And then I feel like, okay, cool. Then if it's a pride thing, I can do that as well. You know, we can do that.
I'm sure there is. See, the thing is with both of our clubs, yeah, is that over the last 20 years, we know that you've been a more successful club, but
yeah,
I'm a little bit older than you. I'm assuming, yeah.
I'm
assuming. I remember. I'm running joke of you, really. But you know what? On a serious thing, obviously, before that 20 years, yeah, I can remember you, man, as like literally a cup team, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect or anything like that. You know what I mean? And one of my brethren used to play for Chelsea, you know.
Yeah,
played for Chelsea for years, bro. I don't know if you know his name, Robert Williston. He played one game in the I think it might have been against Sunderland, you know. He played one game. Yeah, he started one game and he scored in that one game. And John Terry always talks about him, innit? He says, like, if he had his head like proper screwed on, he could have made something of himself. He was like a DM, innit? He was a very good player, man. I used to always see him like with his Chelsea gear on, going to training and stuff like that. He was like academy in it, but I think he played Was it under Ancelotti or was it Mourinho? One of them guys anyway. But yeah, he's like a good friend of mine, man. Look him up, man. Robert, I'll send you. I'll
I
send
just
you.
put it up now. He made his debut on the Rude College.
Oh, okay, under Ruhul. Yeah, he's a good player, bro. Like, strong. I even used to play against Jody Morris. You remember Jody Morris?
Yeah, Jody Morris. He was assistant to that. He was assistant as well. He
Yeah,
was an
yeah,
assistant.
yeah. So I know a few Chelsea players back in the day, man. Is it Eddie? What's his name? Eddie something. He became Muslim as well. Eddie something. Eddie what? What's his name? Eddie Newton. Eddie Newton. See, as I'm older than you in it, it's the old school boys I know in it. So yeah, man. I know a few Chelsea man anyway. But yeah, looking ahead. Actually, firstly, yeah, I wanted to ask you in it how your season's going in it, because usually when I see you, man, I see you, man, wearing that belt over your shoulder, in it.
This one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But how come you ain't got the belt like Lewis and that?
Nah. Listen, his belt is the actual WWE belt when they done like collaborations with football clubs, in it. So they started doing
okay.
Yeah, so he bought that after we won it. But I'm not a big WWE fan, in it, so it doesn't really do anything for me. But
the crew.
So you're asking me like, what do I think of my season after winning the Club World Cup? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, all of that.
I did a show with a Chelsea fan the other day, and we were talking. And he said to me, they asked us to rate the season, and I said, like, so far I gave it a 4 out of 10, innit? And people
a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, because the way I looked at it, if we won all our games, because it was supposed to be the easy one, Yeah, if you want the easy game, big up to Oregon Goon as well.
We're gonna go for the chat in a bit, yeah, because I know people gonna be pinging the chat, yeah, and this is the first stream we've done in it, so I want to try and speak to man, and then we go for the chat after that, because I know people gonna be pinging it soon.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, with that, the way I'm looking at it, Crystal Palace, we know it's gonna be a difficult game. Do you get me? Because I know I've seen it. I was looking at it from the aspect of them coming from winning the FA Cup, then they won the what's it called, the Charity Shield, so they were going in good momentum. First game of the season, obviously we drew that game. I think Eze almost scored that free kick or something. I don't know. Remember that he went through the wall and whatever they were talking about at the time.
Yeah.
We could have lost that game, innit?
Yeah.
Then you have West Ham. We beat Fulham. West Ham we beat, but then obviously Palmer's been injured since then. And then if you start looking into what was going on through the season, okay, Fulham just about won. Delap got injured there. Then it's like, okay, what are we doing from here then? And I think I was waiting to see the improvements. I know that we played well against West Ham, and I know it's easy. Everyone could beat West Ham, I know. But I'm looking more at how we're playing football more than who just the opponent is sometimes. Do you get it? So I think when I started looking further forward and he started seeing the red cards, or the dumb moments like the United game, the Brighton game, or like those kind of things, I was like, okay, cool. I have to deduct some point for that, because those are self-inflicted things. So it's not something that I can say, yo, that wasn't my fault. I can't blame us for that because the referee. Do you get what I'm saying? It was our fault. So because of the whole Bozo moment stuff and that, I have to take that away from potential, because all those things lost us games. So those things are blamed on what was happening this season. And obviously we lost it. We were the better team against Brighton, lost that game after the red card. Everyone knew that 11v11 would have beaten United. We got ourselves 10 out of 10. The manager made stupid substitutions at the same time, and I think it ruined the whole game plan thing. We lost that game. So I feel like we should have, if you look at each game, you could say we should have won all the games there. So I would have given us 5 out of 10, but then I took one off for the red cards. Do you know what I mean? That's how I got full, if that makes sense. So then it gives you an idea that if we would won all those games, rather being either top of the league or above you, man, if you lot didn't lose against Liverpool and stuff like that. To get it, like, or drew, like, to get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
our run was supposed to be easier. You guys had they would call in the most difficult period because you also had City,
And
United
Liverpool.
first game of the season, Liverpool. And yours was supposed to be a little bit like more difficult than ours, and so that's
Yeah.
how I come with saying that we would have been higher on the table and that. So now some people would say if Palmer was fit and this guy was fit, we would have potential, like, in terms of not the ones that are out for a long time, like a Colwell who we can't get back. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking more about the Palmer and the guys who got like the short term injury, if you want to call it. If those were back, would we have won certain games? And that's how they're looking at it and saying, "Oh, we rate the season higher." That's what they're doing. But I think, or even the games we lost, we were better. Like, we played well in those games. This is why I'm saying we could have won those games. Does that make sense? We won until X happened, and then does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those. That's why I'm looking away.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, big up Gianni.
Big up to BBK Sports in the building as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So in terms of Maresca, yeah. Do you rate him, or does he frustrate you? Does he kind of like, obviously, and that's my word, yeah, I say a lot. You guys won the FIFA World Club Cup, and what's the other thing that
The Conference League,
the
yeah.
Conference League as well. I'm sure you must have been happy with winning them trophies, and then what is the common theme in terms of the vibes around Maresca? Do you guys rate him? Is it still early?
I think some people rate him, and then there's some people that don't. But then when it comes to him, it's more he has to earn his stripes in terms of he's a manager that's come in. He's a championship manager, whatever they used to call him when he first came in. And I kind of think that my thing's been that when it comes to that first season where we won the Carabao Cup, the Conference League, and the Club World Cup, I think he essentially hit the targets that we set for him, which were at that season it was get us back in the top 4 and win a trophy. Right, the Conference League one, we were like, "There's no way we can't win the Conference League." Like, especially when we were seeing some of the teams that were in it. There was literally like keyboard shortcuts. Like, that's some of their names, like F4, T9. Like, come on, like, if we're gonna face them, like, we can't. So when the manager does win, I think part of the not happiness, but part of the respect we got for that is that we achieved what we expected to achieve. Does that make sense? It's not like I'm not saying the Conference League is amazing, but I'm saying I expected my team to win it, and they ended up achieving what I expected. Yeah, top 4, we made it difficult for ourselves after the whole December period where we lost like 9 games or whatever it was, and then we had to end up catching up. But then the team showed good spirit and all that at the end to actually stay and get the top 4. But then the way it works for us is obviously we ended up winning the Club World Cup in the summer. So then, yes, you get like, okay, cool, the team's better. And then for me, it was not just winning it, it was how we won it. And I'm not just talking specifically about the PSG game, but it was just, for me, more the football we're playing. Like, the manager was, even last season, it was quite adaptable. We would bring players in and out because we had that big squad. If one people A team, B team, but we knew that in this season it's not necessarily going to work. I also knew the manager will make mistakes because he's I don't know what the word for it, rookie or like upcoming manager. He's not as experienced as a Poch or one of those managers we had before, where it was like, I don't know why you're making this mistake. That's a basic mistake. Why are you doing this for? Like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you scratch your head when your manager makes a decision. But I think his approach to big games and stuff like that has, okay, cool. Okay, we can see how this works now. If you bring this player in or that, this, okay, it works. The way we build that at the back, the amount of chances that we create a game and Palmer scoring, because that was the thing that they were saying. Well, when the manager comes in, which was Maresca at the time, how is he going to score the goals that he was scoring on the pitch? Is he still going to do it? Is he going to be too systemized to a point where Palmer's just going to be basically just doing one role and not going to be able to be free and like you got all those questions marks were there, and he answered those in the first seasons. But I think then it was just okay, improve the quality, and this season, go get other trophies now, go far in the Champions League, as far as you can, because you never know where you can be in terms of when it comes to qualifying. Yeah, knockouts. You might either like, similar Club World Cup. We got the easier route in terms of okay, it wasn't Bayern Munich, PSG, and that, or Real Madrid. We got the easier one, but you still got to beat one of the big teams in the final. So it's a luck in that, isn't it? But I think some people rate him. Some people just want the big name manager because they think he's gonna take this team straight away going forward. But then we still need that experience in terms of certain positions. And I think our issue this season, or what's going on in the team, is just we are missing things within the spine. And I'm not talking going forward. That was our season. That was our issue last season. I think the centre backs and the goalkeeper, innit? And as you know, you can't have issues in your spine and get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. You see the mad thing about, and I know, yeah, he needs to be upgraded, but I don't think Sanchez. Yeah, he's had his bozo moments, but I don't think he's had that bad of a season this season. To be honest, I think he's been much better than he has been, and I think he's a much better keeper than some of the bozos that we got in this league already. But I understand, yeah, like for Chelsea, yeah, you need to have like an elite goalkeeper behind the sticks, and yeah, you do need, you know, an experienced centre back, you know, to get, you know, for obviously when Silva left, you haven't really replaced them. Really, you got a couple of young good players in Colwell and what's the other guy, man? The guy's always injured, man. What's his name?
Fofana.
Oh, Fofana, yeah. Very good centre backs, but they're still young, innit? You know, and not really.
Fofana's 24. Remember, we've seen Fofana at Leicester. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When I thought he was 24, I was like, he's still 24. So, and he played.
How old is he?
24, bro. He's the one. He was Saliba's partner, innit? When they were younger.
Is it?
Yeah. So, what's the team they were in before? Is it Saint Etienne?
I think so. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, they both played together centre back.
Oh, okay.
And then one of them went to, I think, Arsenal, and obviously Barner went to Leicester.
See.
Yeah, they were both
highly rated. A lot of injuries as well, isn't it? Like,
I think his injury kind of started when he broke his leg at Leicester, and then he came back from it, and then he started getting hamstring injuries and that. So, whatever, knee injuries and da. But this is another thing when it comes to the manager, and you can see the improvements in Reece James and the way he manages players, and he's like, okay, I know that I can't just bring you in after doing the hamstring surgery and say, you know what, you're going to start overlapping. You know what, I'll give you a different role. Now, part of it is that the player is able to play a different role, but it's also a bit where he takes them out. He doesn't play them if he doesn't feel like it. Does proper. This is why we saw that Reece James play most of the season. He's been fit for most of 2025. So I think seeing some of the players come back, whereas I've seen them just being rushed back, getting injured all the time. I was like, okay, this is never going to work. But that's also a thing when it comes to that. But I think when I said like Sanchez this season, besides the whole, what game was it? The United game.
Yeah.
Okay. He's been good in it. But this is my thing, yeah. He has those moments, which is like, I trust you in the future, innit? Because he's already like what he done to me last season, like was mad. Because I used to do watch-alongs last season, and people used to come to watch-alongs to as soon as either Sanchez made a mistake or they used to come and watch just to wait until Sanchez makes a mistake. There was no in between, innit? So you had that. Then I was thinking, now summer he has to go, innit? We were supposed to get Petrovic, but then Petrovic said, what did he say? He came back from Strasbourg, and then he was like, well, I don't want to be competing with Sanchez. I want to get the starting spot. And then they were like, you know what?
Same kind of situation like us and Martinez.
Yeah. But then Martinez, though, he played at Arsenal to prove that he was a good goalkeeper, innit? This guy was on loan. So at some point, you expect him to actually come to Chelsea and fight it out in terms and show that if you're the better goalkeeper, you have confidence and say, yo, all I have to do is just play a couple games. The manager will know I'm better than him. He'll play me, innit? If you think that you're better than him, you know that you. He was like, nah, either I start or I'm leaving. So we sold him to Bournemouth.
Oh.
Do you get it? This is why Sanchez stayed, and then I think they tried to see any other, like also some other goalkeepers, and we were linked to Manyan and all that. But so yeah, the goalkeeper this season he's been good in it. I've not really had issues with him this season so far, besides the United bit. But then he's like, okay, cool, you've lost me a big game, and every big game you go to, you have to say, well, I'm thinking like the team can win if my centre backs don't make a mistake and the goalkeeper don't make a mistake. Does that make sense? It's not the same.
Yeah, man. The thing is about Chelsea. As much as I can't stand them, yeah, they're a good side, but I don't know, man. Sometimes, yeah, they're just vulnerable in situations. Battered Spurs the other day. I know it's only 1-0, but totally outplayed them. Beat Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you draw with Man City? We beat them.
We ain't played Man City.
Haven't you? What? You ain't played them at all?
Not yet.
Oh, I thought you.
That's what I'm saying. Our run was easy. That's what I'm saying. Liverpool played them. You lot played them. We ain't played them.
Oh, okay. That'd be an interesting game. Then that'd be very interesting. But yeah, I don't know what it is about Chelsea. And the thing is with Chelsea, yeah, is that some of you man just haven't got that chest. Like it's only if you win a couple of games and say you get into second place, then I start to hear man saying, "Oh, we're challenging for the league." We don't get that luxury. No matter how good or bad we are, the pressure's on us every season. Yes, because we haven't won a Premier League trophy for years. I get it, but that pressure's always on us regardless. We're always going to be seen as someone, as a team that's going to be up there to win the trophies. And I think as well that you man should have that as well, because you guys have got good players. Yes, you might lack a very good centre back or the best goalkeeper in the world or whatever, but you still got a great midfield. You still got a great player in Palmer, who I rate highly. You've got decent forwards. You've got decent wingers as well. Do you know what? I used to hate Garnacho, not hate him, but I never used to rate him.
I still don't like him.
I don't rate him. I don't know, but since I've watched him a little bit more, yeah, you can just see, yeah, that he just hasn't got that. He's just missing something about his game, man. And I think he's missing the
basics, bro. He's missing the basics. You realize he's missing the basics, the fundamentals. He ain't got. That's the problem.
Yeah, but a good coach, I think, gets that out of him. I think a good coach would get that out of him. Esteval, obviously, we're going to talk on him as well. Doing bits at the moment. Scoring for the national team. Looks a player already. Do you know what I'm saying? You just watch him and you just see him just doing some madness on the ball, yeah, twisting up, man. He's gonna be a big player for Chelsea, man. You've got Caicedo in the center, Lavia. This brother's always injured as well, but what a player as well.
I low-key put that on the manager though, bro, because you
can't put that on the manager.
Let me explain though. Let me explain. Not the whole thing, because when he came back on the pitch, he threw him in a game when he was supposed to. You get it? That's the thing that kind of got me mad. The last one's funny, bro. You really like the last one, but what's it called? This specific one now, he started to get into the rhythm of actually playing. But what then happened was, he threw him on the game. He tried to rest Caicedo, but the guy who covers for Caicedo's been injured from September. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So we can't rest Caicedo. So he tried to give Caicedo a rest against Karabakh. But he ended up playing him on AstroTurf. So he played Lavia when he came back on AstroTurf, innit? And he done a quad. But I think from what we heard, he's going to be out minimum a month. So we'll see what happens. But it's very unfortunate because, bro, he's talented. Like Lavia, so good, man. know what I'm saying? He's so good, and he allows us to play differently. He can be the one sitting back. Caicedo can go forward and that. So try to recover the ball a bit more forward. Like you know when he did it against Tottenham,
Yeah.
he tried to, like we can do that much more than just sitting. So yeah, man, it's. I agree with you. I think our team is not as bad as some people say. Like you know, when we say some people say one. I think we're in the title race, innit? In
Say that
terms of,
again. Say that again, because I'm gonna save that for the clip,
I just
bro.
think we're in it till we're not in it. That's what I've been saying. Do you get it?
Okay.
Because the way I'm looking at it, okay, I'm not gonna do the whole my whole starting 11 is not being fit. Like, I don't think that works in it. But I feel like our best centre back pairing is Fofana and Cole.
Cool. Hmm.
Do you get it?
Hmm.
Cole can break the lines with his passes. We have um, some other players in midfield that can get the ball on the half turn and start our counter attack, so even start the build up and stuff like that. I think people don't understand the importance of what the player provides us. It's not just his defending ability; it's also what he can do on the ball for us.
Yeah,
Do you get it?
he's good
So
before.
it's just
Yeah.
the way your team build up. If your team just build up sideways and then the midfielders get it and do something, is a bit different to when you want your defenders to progress it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. But yeah, he's important to us. But last season, Kobo was playing for Fana when there, and then when this season, obviously, Kobo was injured for Fana. But Fofana's been back and he showed that the good thing and why we are a bit more happier than we were a couple of weeks ago is because we realized that Tosin and Chalaba together don't work.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we saw that against Sunderland, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can explain it to you now. Last season, when Fofana was out, we had Chalaba and Cole.
Hmm. And
So
that
one
worked.
of the good ones has to be there, and we can put one of the second ones play. So whether it's Tosin, whether it works, and it.
Hmm.
But the issue is someone that he showed how good he is when he came back against Liverpool. And then obviously he got injured. I don't know, hamstring, whatever. He pulled it. He was running around that game and then ended up pulling a muscle. But he's back. I think he's going to be back this weekend. So he's another guy that can play that left centre back role. So for me, right now you could say our best two centre backs would be Fofana with either Chalaba or preferably Badiashile. I think if we don't have those, I'm way more confident because now there's also a level of calmness between the centre backs and the goalkeeper is not as stressed because he doesn't know what the guys in front of him are gonna do. Like, do you get it? Because that's our issue. Everyone's on edge because either the last season it was the defenders can't trust the goalkeeper because they don't know what he's gonna do, and now it's the defenders are moving a bit weird. So those are the things. That's probably my only few issues that I have with the squad. It was that problem you had in defense because the Brighton game we played way better than them. Should have won the game. One guy gets sent off in the back, and then they just end up running. You get what I'm saying? And like, we were there, like we felt like one or at least two goals are coming in the game, and then all of a sudden,
I predicted that Brighton was going to win that game, but I never thought like at the end that Mad Mazza was going to happen.
yeah,
Crazy.
I agree with you. That's why I agree. Like, I get where some people would say your squad this and your squad that. I understand that some people don't left that are left wingers. I get that. I don't necessarily. I want the manager to just start Gittins, because Gittins. I know people don't. I think sometimes when people don't know a player, it's easy to just write the player off. But when it comes to Gittins, he is that. Well, our issue is that we have two players with a similar profile in terms of they all direct, like running behind wingers, kind of thing. With Garnacho and Gittins. The bit that people don't understand with Gittins is that I don't know if you heard about Gittins when he was at Dortmund and he was starting to score, because then there was some rumors about
He
there's
scored a few
wing
goals.
cooking at Dortmund.
Yeah.
So what happened? Then he was like, "Oh, by the way, the guy that's cooking at Dortmund, Man City Academy." That's what we found out, because that was a period where every good player ended up.
But you man love City's academy, bro.
I'll
You lot are
explain.
Chelsea
I'll
City, bro.
explain that. I'll explain that. But I'm saying with Gittins, he started to play really well, scored goals for them, and then the manager got sacked or he left. Then a new manager came and said, "I'm going to play three in the back. I'm not playing you wing back." So he's been on the bench from January till we bought him in the summer. But then, because we didn't buy him before that first window, he ended up going to the Club World Cup with Dortmund. But he didn't
Oh,
even play there. He didn't even play there. So when he's come back,
mm,
essentially he's fit but not
rusty.
match fit.
Yeah.
So even when we're playing him, his confidence is not really there yet.
Mm,
But in terms of his fundamentals, what he can do on the ball, taking on his full man, like full back, the crossing and that is really good. And we've seen that against Ajax, Wolves, and he scored that goal as well in the Carabao Cup and that. So there's a real good player that we need to see him a bit more consistent in it. And I think with Maresca, he's trying to play the more experienced one and then give the other guy minutes until he plays the one he wants in it. So we'll see with that. But answering your question when it comes to the City Academy, I think when Maresca came in, or before that actually, we got the guy called Joe Shields. He used to be a
yes.
scout for City, innit? I
Yep.
think he
Yep.
was.
Yep. Yep.
So because he knew the talents from that time,
Inks in
when
it.
he
Yeah.
was there, every time he went, he was like, yeah, Palmer, do you guys want Palmer? And
Yeah.
when that worked, he was like, well, we have someone else over there, Lavia,
Mm,
Southampton, we got him. And then we just started to get him. And I think because they also know him, I think it's easier to get the player because they
yeah.
know who Joe Shields is. And I think Maresca also was some kind of manager in City. I don't remember the period. I think it's 2023 or something.
He's Pep's disciple, isn't it? Maresca, isn't it?
Before that, I think he done something with the academy. So he managed Palmer and the lap before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The lap was
Okay.
there as well. So that's another guy that we bought that is City Academy graduate and all that. So I
Who?
think the lap.
Oh yeah, Delap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Delap.
That's
Yeah,
another
yeah,
one. So I
yeah.
think, and he knows Maresca. Maresca knows him, so he knows how he plays. So and it makes integration a bit more easier as well. I think part of it, but I
Mm.
think some people I think, Joe, just let Joe Shields do the scouting. I'm like, bro, you're gonna run out of City players at some point. You can't just say that, you know.
But
That's
they
his
got
kid.
so many. Yeah, but you and City got probably, you know, what I mean, some of the best academy players in the country. So,
I think we did have. I think we used to. 'Cause remember
mm,
Cobham and all that, because it was La Masia and then Cobham.
yeah, yeah.
Because remember that's where all Xavi and Iniesta and that came from.
Mm,
Later on, it was Cobham. And then we just sold most of them in it. And then
yeah.
after, when we got the transfer ban, when Lampard came in, is when he came in and he just played Mason Mount, Reece James, Chalobah, like all
Mm,
those names, and all of them became starters. Tomori, like those are the ones that even played for us. So yeah, man, I think we have different kind of issues when it comes to the whole recruitment. And one of our main issues hasn't been recruit. I don't think the plan is bad of what they're trying to do. I think the timing is. Does that make sense? So like
yeah. Big up
big up,
Seymour.
big up the same as well. So what happened is I know that maybe you want to do X amount of years and at some point you start winning together, the players are experienced, blah blah blah. I hear that. But my thing is when the manager wins what he won last season, you should kind of be trusting him more in terms of all right, you know what, I'll get you the player that you need here and there to get it.
Mm,
To get you. And if you have a possibility to skip you know what I'm saying, skip it, skip the time to do it in lesser time, then why not take it? What I mean by that is, if you can get a Manyan and a proper centre back, which, funnily enough, I would have loved to get Hincapi. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you tell me he's an option to buy, but he
yeah.
barely even starts for you, which annoys me more. But I'm saying, in terms of if you got those players in, helped us if we did challenge or we're closer to actually winning than we are now, as it all gives us a better chance. Why not take that opportunity? Why are you splashing the money on Garnacho? Which I know is probably going to be a flip. This is what a lot of people don't understand. We know that if a player don't make it within 2 years, he's going to be sold.
Don't tell it. You ain't selling him to us, bro. I'm telling you, man. We ain't. Nah, nah, nah,
They
nah,
said the
nah,
same.
nah.
I can't lie. I can't go through the list, bro. You said the same about Madueke. They said the same about you. You never know. You just have to choose whether you want to do it in January or the summer.
What is going on between these two teams? Is it like a IOU type?
People say that. I don't think so. I think you see with the whole, because remember there was a whole thing about Madueke playing left wing.
Yeah.
You know, we only done that like 2 times a year. Like we only done that at the end of the season, Liverpool and another team, and then it might have given. Some people said, I think Arteta wants to play him like Sterling from the Centurions and that left wing. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not. I'm not. I think maybe they see something and they're like, you know what, I can use him like this. You know, we like to put players in the shop window and see whether someone gets an idea they can use him a certain way. Big up
Big up
team.
TK in the building, man. Spain
But
versus Turkey tomorrow, Aki.
I got my
Watch
own problem.
along settings. What,
I
go
got
on,
my
listen.
own problems. Holland's playing today. They better qualify. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, didn't no, but Harlem they've already qualified, didn't it?
No, we're top
Anyway,
of the group, but we need to make sure Poland's below us. We didn't beat Poland the other day, innit? Your guy Timber fumbled.
serious.
Yeah, man. But
Bro.
yeah, he's saying yeah, we're getting cooked. He knows Turkey, bro.
Mm,
Spain. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I believe we're very, very close, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Big up to you as well, my brother. I
Big
think we could, because remember last season we could have challenged. If we didn't do what we did last season, we could have been. I think December we played Everton. If we beat Everton, we've been top of the table. Do you get what I'm saying? I think
Yep.
that told us that if we improved part of the spine, which if you remember, yeah, we had this new quality receipts on your way. Okay, no problem. I don't know what he's talking about, but we'll see what he said. But what happened? Yeah, I think the way I looked at this season from last season was okay, cool. I'm looking at the squad. We were missing so many easy chances with Jackson, even though he helped us improve our play in terms of the way we play, hold up, and all that. But the level of chances he was missing and the amount of chances that were being created for him, I said, well, if you put a natural 9 in there, all of a sudden the chances decreased. Like you'll score a bit more goals than you did before. And Jackson was still scoring, I don't know, 15 goals, 14 goals. So it's not like it was very
Forgot about
bad.
Jackson. Forgot about
Yeah,
Jackson.
he's at Zay's club now. Do you get me? Another guy that said we won't get Jackson.
Is he playing though? He's not getting no game time over there.
He's getting here and there. I probably think he'll come back. Do you know? I think I'll end up seeing he'll come back. But he's one of them, and I think we've put Delap in there, and I'm happy. And I know a lot of people keeps telling me, "Oh, this." You know, they keep telling me, "Oh, this Delap guy is from Ipswich, bro." I told people, I'm looking at. You laugh. See, this is the thing about Arsenal fans. They just laugh and then they don't realize, yo, you might end up getting him. You know?
No.
You were linked to him. Remember, you were linked to him in the summer as well. It just never happened.
But you
never know. If Jesus leaves, he could be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Why? What? Listen, I didn't bring you on the show to like promote your players to my team, bro. Yeah, I brought you on the show to have a football discussion, bro. Stop telling me about he might be making this. No. Bun that. I don't want to hear about Garnacho. I don't want to hear about your trash, bro. Just allow it. I don't want none of your trash.
I won't do that. But
anyway, we've been talking about your club for a minute, yeah, nearly 40 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
So let's just get into the crust of things, bro. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So you're talking about title talk, yeah. A title right now. I'm talking about modern days, yeah. I'm talking about the last 2-3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Not really been in the title race. Obviously, you've been building up your squad and stuff like that, yeah. How can you go from say top 4 to number 1 right now? Because right now we're trying to get there. You've got City coming back, Liverpool, they're flailing at the moment and stuff like that. How is Chelsea gonna get there when they're, when you've lost 3 games already, drawn 2 games already? You know, your defense isn't watertight. Yes, your attack is okay. You scored, I think you're on par with scoring like the most goals and stuff like that. You're also gonna pick up injuries along the way as well. How do you get from top 4 to number 1?
Listen, like I said, I'm just here to give my opinion. You get me? I'm not the manager. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But I'm saying in general, obviously you have to win the games, innit? We have to take the advantage that we get in games, because I feel like
what's that is this
15 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. I think that might be Jackson's. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay.
But he got Harry Kane in front of him, so I don't
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think that's just easy. But yeah, big up Godfrey, you know. But like
Tax
I said,
man.
I think when it comes to that, for me, that aspect in terms of like what how I can go number one, I feel like we always dominate games, innit? We just
Mm,
sometimes don't take our chances. So even with the defense that we have now, if we score the goals in certain times when we have the momentum, we can kill games off and be a bit more comfortable. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think our issue is when we don't take our opportunity, we commit too much forward and then we get caught. Whereas
yeah.
let's say in Ajax game, we scored our goals. You can sit back. I know Ajax is not the same, but it's just
Ajax
the
are trash, bro.
Ajax are rubbish. But I'm saying in terms of once you score your goals, even let's say you were 2-0 up against Sunderland the other day.
Mm.
What do you think you'd concede two? I don't think so.
Nah, man, we got
You have
cooked.
the
But the
ball,
thing
you
is,
control it, you move it the way you want. They'll try to get at you. You might even get a third because then they'll open up more. I know it's Sunderland and not that's another team that's better, but I'm saying it's just the way the team, how it kind of football works. And sometimes you get the goals early or get them in certain periods, you kill all the hope for the opposition, and
yeah,
now you're in control. You can just waste that time the way you want. I think we can do that, but I think we just need a bit more from some of our players now. And we have what we've done so far this season is without Palmer. We still need to see what the
yeah,
that's another thing. We haven't seen what our actual nine can provide us. I think João Pedro has done a good job, but we don't actually know so far what's going to happen in terms of is he going to be the one in the 10, the lap up front, and Palmer on the right? Do you
mm,
get it? It's going to be like there's so many combinations we've seen the manager play, and it kind of sometimes depends on the team we're playing, what he wants to get out of the team. So I still think that we do need to improve those positions for me to say we're going to be number one, because just the key what I just said was I think we're in the race. I think my expectations were to challenge, be in that race as far as you can in the season, and then if you find the opportunity to win, take it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I
So let's
hear
say
it.
we all in the race, we're all similar points, and then you lose or someone else loses, and then you get yourself in. Do you actually believe this manager can bring you glory?
Well, he
Like,
has last
I
year,
think
didn't he?
you have to show me, but he's already. I mean, I'm already a world champion. Then I say, so. You
Ah,
get
bro.
me? I'm
Yeah, but
already
you're a world champion, but you ain't got no chest
Earth
for this
heavyweight,
league,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Mm.
But I'm saying I need to see it. Like I can't come here and say he's going to be the one because I haven't seen him do it before. But I'm also not going to use that to write him off, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear it. Listen, I want to talk about um Arsenal and Chelsea because we've got you coming up in, I think, towards the end of the month. I think 30th of 29th or 30th of November.
Yeah,
One of
something.
those dates. One of those days. I know it's towards the end of the month. Yeah. I don't think you man have beaten us at Stamford Bridge since it's been a while. You know, it's been a minute. Maybe 2018. Maybe.
Probably, I think that's it. I think it could be 2018. I'm
Yeah.
pretty something around that.
Do you think you man can set those wrongs to rights?
Oh yeah,
You man
100%.
could beat us.
Yeah.
But
This
you say you man always say the same thing, but you never beat us.
Yeah, but on the pitch we had Gilchrist and them man at right back. You thought I was gonna think I'm gonna beat you. And then the other time when
You
Rice
know who
scored,
we had back then? I'm sure we had Mustafi and all them bums playing for us.
mm,
We didn't. We had some bums playing for us back then, bro.
yeah, let me one sec. I'll put it up because I don't remember it being. I don't think it was that bad.
No. I need to check the team we had though. I don't think we're. Let's see. When's the last time we beat you? Actually, when's the last time? Chelsea beat Arsenal at Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea. Because I'm on the Premier League website. So if I go to stats, so you beat us 1-0. The 5-0. That was at the Emirates. 2 Havertz, White, and Trossard. The 2-2. I think that's the one I'm talking about. Mudryk, yeah. So if I look at the lineup here, oh look at it.
What's the lineup there?
Oh yeah. Well, share screen. Where is it? This is it. Let me share the screen because
Go on.
yeah, I've done it. Can you see it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. What we tried to say? Oh, we got Mustafi, bro. Look at this.
Hold on.
Why? That's the 2-2.
What year is that?
This is 20. It says 21 October. Now this is this 23, 24.
No,
Yeah.
man. Go back to like. Can you go? You can't go back to 2018, can you?
I can. I'll find it. But I'm saying right now, what is this?
Like now, obviously, yeah, the teams are quite, quite decent, but I'm just saying, like,
you're saying at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea,
yeah, Stamford Bridge,
2018.
Someone in the chat, bring up the stats. Man.
Stamford Bridge 3-2. That's 2018. 2018. Yeah, that's when you
last beat us, innit?
Mustafi, Socrates, Guendouzi, Xhaka, and that. Monreal and Bellerin.
Who did you have in your team?
We had a back four. We had Kepa in goal. Back four of Aspi, Rudiger, Luis, and Alonso.
Look at that. You had some good players.
Kante, Jorginho, and Barkley. William, Morata, and Pedro. That's 2018. That's when we last beat you. So you are right.
Yeah, you lot had some good players, man. But anyway.
Yeah.
Besides that, anyway, that's neither here nor there. What really matters if you win the trophy at the end of the season, innit, kind of thing. But
yeah.
We need to have a talk about. There's I hear Don. Big up to Don, Chelsea Don, yeah. I hear Don. He's always talking about my boy Saka, like saying this player's better than this player, and he's the one who causes enough fitna online, bro. This brother, I like him as well, because I like the way he cooks as well. But he's always comparing. He's always saying Reece James, Timber. He's always saying Caicedo, Rice. There's always this comparison thing going on. Yeah,
I just think it comes more from your fans, not more from my fans.
No. It's not. No.
We're comfortable with our players. That's the thing. Like,
brother. If it came from our fans, yeah, why do you always hear Foden, Saka? This player Saka, that player Saka. It's not just.
If you know my Instagram, you see it, bro. Man, I'm saying Declan Rice can go into Xavi, Iniesta, and their man's midfield. Busquets. Is your fans
saying that? Well, Arsenal.
Arsenal fans are saying that. They think that your players can go into. Even the video I done in the summer, where man are saying that they've done like a combined 11 of the Invincibles and your team right now. I was saying man can go in. No. I think Saka's better than Perez and that. They just shoved him in, bro. Like,
I've seen that. I saw that talk the other day. I saw. You know what? I don't pay that no mind, though. Bro. I don't pay none of that no mind.
I think those are the people that bring it up conversations in international break. If you're talking about because remember, international break is when you start hearing these things, and it might play.
Yeah. Combined 11 and all that kind of man. Anyway, I think we should do a combined 11 because I think it'd be interesting, bro. I think it'd be proper interesting, and we probably won't talk to each other again after this. But
no, it's calm.
I'm joking.
No, you're chilling. No, I'm saying I don't mind having a conversation. So you want to do it? Let's do it.
Let's.
Can I just put put your 2 centre backs there and save me the time? Just put your 2 centre backs.
The thing is, though, I don't include injured players, bro.
Okay.
I'm not putting injured players into the thing because that's not fair. The players got to be.
Are you talking about our strongest team? If you want to do it like that, or current? Because remember, we don't know who's going to be fit for Arsenal in the game. As in, we don't know who's going to be back.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it. You know why I'm gonna allow it? Because this is going to encourage us to do another stream again, yeah. And I know you're busy. I'm a busy man as well, but maybe you can do this maybe after the international break, when man's come back and all that kind of stuff though. But it's interesting, and the conversation, yeah, between Reece James and Timber, yeah. Both of them are bad boy players, bro. Yeah. We know that Reece James, you know, going forwards, obviously is clear, you know, when it comes to, you know, the attacking side. But I think Timber, the way he's defending right now, I think he's probably the best defender right back in the Premier League. Now, the argument is, yes, right backs, they attack now, wing backs and stuff like that. But can we not like appreciate both of them instead of just doing the comparison thing? I find the comparison thing a bit gay sometimes, bro. I lie, I do, yeah. Sorry, I don't want to defend anyone.
And you caught me off guard, you know. I'm there thinking, yeah,
sorry, I don't want to offend anyone.
You good, I don't care, man. Say what you want.
Like, the thing is, yeah, I rate both players, yeah, and I'm taking both players in my team, bro. I can't. Do you know what I mean? We know Reece James is a bad boy, world class, yeah. But so my boy is world class as well. You know.
You reckon?
What?
Let me explain though. I'm Dutch, by the way. I'll explain it.
Yeah. You know about Timber. Yeah?
To me, this is the thing. When some people ask me, who do you think is better? And I answer it. They're like, oh, it's Chelsea. I'm like, bro, but I have conflicted interest. This guy plays for my team, but this guy plays for my nation. Does that make sense? So like explain it though. I think
he plays right. See, Hanno's put Reece right centre back, but so does he plays centre back for his country, doesn't he?
He played the other day and he done had a stinker, so I'm not gonna add that to
who had a stinker?
James, not James, Timber. He's the one he was the reason we conceded. You get me?
As a centre back.
As a centre back.
Okay, cool.
But
that doesn't deter from his work in the Premier League.
Let me explain it, because this is the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, if you're a right back, I need you to defend first, and then everything else is a bonus because you're a right back.
Maturity.
Isn't that how we look at right backs? I don't care if the games have evolved.
How old are you, brother? Just out of
27.
Interest. Huh?
I'm 27.
Okay. See, that's a mature answer, bro. I'm expecting someone younger than you to come with some strippiness, bro.
Yeah, because it's just okay. I've heard that.
Trend arguments.
Well, the right back's more attacking now, so he has to be great attacking. I think that's just that coping, innit? Because you know that the play is not as good as you're saying he is. You just want to cover for him to say that my player is better attacking than your player. The way I'm looking at it, okay, these two are two defenders here. Because even Timber played centre back and right back as well. They can do both roles. I think Timber can play both of them can play centre back, both can play right back. I think
isn't that a joy though? Isn't that really a skill to have for both?
Yeah. And then obviously I think Reece James can play midfield, but those are extra things. Those are extra things. But then I always say playing in midfield and inverting into midfield is two different things because you're running into traffic.
Yeah. This
is why when you've seen the Euros and Trent played next to, was it Gallagher or someone in one of the first few games in the Euros, he just looked like he didn't know what was happening. You get me? He just saw lights. He didn't know what's happening. You look lost because it's different. You actually knowing that nothing's happening behind you because you've come in and you're one of the last people in the back. It's different. But I think for me, I think Timber is like a great right back. And you get me? I think he's really good. I just don't think he's world class yet. I think I need to see more.
I hear that.
And I think with Reece James, my argument's always been in it that I've seen more of Reece James. I know that obviously Timber isn't able to do what Reece James does going forward, but that's Reece James. He was in that whole Trent argument going forward. That's the levels of what he could provide going forward, innit? But I think also the things he's won and how long he's been. I think the first year Timber was injured. And then I think was it last year when I think last year and this year where he's actually showing his levels. But then even last year he was a bit injured as well, So we want to see him do a bit more in the league and that. I think Reece James in the league right now, and obviously it was like who was it before? Like Kyle Walker and them and one of like the few best. till then, I think Reece has just done so much in the league for him to just get surpassed by one night. You get me? My man just coming in, he's doing well. The man said he's better than you. Like, I think it's too early. I think even though Timber's so good, I don't think he's better than Reece James yet. Like,
Yeah, but we've had, if you consider our defense for the last 3 seasons, he's been part of a defense that, yes, we haven't. The argument's always going to be that we haven't won anything. Yeah,
no.
But he's still been part of a defense. Yeah, that's locked up many a wingers. That's conceded the least amount of goals season upon season.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the conversation, bro. No doubt.
I think he can be in the conversation. I just think that
definitely in the conversation.
saying that he's on the same level or above, I just think that's too much. Like, not with Reece James. I think Reece James is just
but Reece James was injured for, so I suppose both of them were injured for.
But then I'm looking more at ability. Yeah, I could say, okay, cool. We know what Reece James can do, because even when he was coming back from injury, he's doing what Lavi and them man do, where they come back and you think, okay, cool, I forgot you play like this. Like, with some players need a bit of time to get back to their thing, yeah. And I think even Timber, when he came back, he was looking good. I think, like, even when he came back,
he's a bad boy, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I have nothing against like Timber, the whole thing. I actually rate him highly, and everyone that knows me knows that.
How old is Reece James now? How old is he? Because he's older, isn't he?
I think he's 25 or something like that.
25.
I think he's 25 or something.
Oh, so he's quite okay. Because I think Timber's only 22. I think, if I'm right.
No, he's 26. Reece James is 20. Yeah, he's 25 actually. He's going to be 26 in December. Yes, I wasn't wrong.
And Timber's 24. Timber's 24. So they're a couple of years difference, isn't it? A couple of years difference.
Yeah, he's the same age as my younger brother. You know, that's crazy.
No, you know what, man.
But I think that's fair though. I think I get, like, you know what it is, yeah, because I had you know that show that you was it? No, it was earlier. I think it may have been earlier. Yeah, the show, the one I done at like 1 o'clock yesterday. Someone came in and they was saying, "Yo," I was thinking, what are you guys saying about Ben White? He can play Carabao Cup games. That's what they told me. That's an Arsenal fan, you know. He can play Carabao. I was like, bro, those are the guy you were trying to force into the Reece James conversation a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? When he was good,
so, he was playing well, but nah.
This is what I'm saying. I think sometimes you don't realize the levels in terms of until you get one. That's like me saying you're so used to your Toyota, but then don't realize why people are getting a Ferrari until you actually get one, and they're like, okay, cool, I get it. This is what I was missing. Do you get what I'm saying? Ben White was really good, but he wasn't Timber level. Do you get what I'm saying? And then now when you get a Timber, you realize, yo, Ben White wasn't all that. He was good, but he wasn't.
No. Yeah, but you know what? Ben White fell off when he got that injury, and he's not on the level of a Timber, man. Timber, do you know what? Whatever you say, I'm gonna obviously stick up for my guy, innit? I personally feel, yeah, and I'll stand on this, yeah. I still feel that, and for a player to be world class, yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone else isn't world class or they're better than them. 2 players can be world class as well.
Yeah, you can be world class. Yeah.
I believe that if we win a Premier League, yeah, people are going to be talking about Timber in a different way. I believe he's world class now, but I get it. People want to see, you know, accolades and Premier Leagues and all that kind of stuff. But for me, his ability, world class, defending, world class. I ain't seen many players in the last 2-3 years twist him up, you know, embarrass him. You know, I see Eze nutmeg up Reece James in that game when I think the free kick, the dodgy free kick. I've seen Reece James have been had up a few times. Not to say he's still not world class.
Alfonso Davis. That's all I remember. Like I remember that. Alfonso Davis, the left back, bro.
Who?
When I think the Reece James done him. No. The other way around. Alfonso Davis, the Bayern Munich left back, the Canadian. When he kept ripping up Reece James a couple of years back, going under Lampard, I think it was. That's the one of the few times that I remember like people doing Reece James like.
So players can be world class, man. It don't have to, you know what I mean? You can compare them and stuff. Yeah, I get it, but I still feel my boy is world class, and I'm obviously gonna back him in it.
What about your other boy, man? Do you know what I'm saying?
Who's that? Rice?
Nah. Rice, I don't think that's.
The thing is, them man don't even
Like
play in the same position though.
Huh?
Them man don't even play. If it's Rice Caicedo, them man don't even play.
No, I'm not having that conversation. Rice, me personally, I only rate because I know what Rice is. I don't put him in those level conversations. I think that's mad. But I'm talking about your right wing. Forget Rice. I don't rate Rice. Huh?
Saka.
Yeah, Saka, bro. What do you think about Saka?
Boy, you see the thing with Saka, yeah. He's not everyone's cup of tea in it. So he's not that as I say, he's not the glamorous step over king and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But one thing with Saka is, yeah, he's effective in it. So he will score goals. Do you know what I mean? His assists over the last 20 games have been shocking. I get
it. This season he's had a bit of a bad one.
He's been injured. I get it. I understand that, but if you take it back 2-3 seasons, yeah, my man scored 15 goals. Yeah, we can never disregard that. He got an injury last season. I get it as well, and I want him to have a big season this season, bro. He has to have a big season this season. I don't see Saka as world class myself. I think he's still got a lot to prove.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people compare him to. He gets compared to everyone. Everyone he's getting compared to. Cole Palmer don't even play in the same position. They're not even the same playing the same position. Cole Palmer and Saka, they don't play in the same position. One's a 10.
Yeah, I agree with you, but then again, I think because he played a couple of games at right wing, it's different. I think because what started happening is when Palmer had his 40 GA season on the pitch, people started saying, well, he's still not better than Saka, or Saka's better than him, or the usual arguments, and then people started saying, well, where's your goals, where's my goals? But then again, on the pitch he played more on the right. Then he played he can play both, but I'm saying
he can play both.
Different for me, innit? Now, I get it. I get what you're saying.
You see, for me, I rate Cole Palmer, so you can't. No one could even think me on Cole Palmer. I rate him highly. Yeah, I always. They was doing the comparison Cole Palmer versus Bellingham the other day. Nems in it and all them guys there, like saying Jude was clear.
Bro. Do you even know what I call him? Belaney. That's what I call him, man.
Belaney,
but Bellingham. That's what he is, bro. He's a boss press. Bro, his first
merchant, isn't it?
You, bro, please. Next time you watch Bellingham, just watch what he does. He gets the first. He goes.
You saying you rate him highly? Because I don't.
I don't rate him. I called him Bellingham. I call him Belaney, as in Fellaini with a B.
Oh,
he's a box scratcher, bro. There's nothing there. Like if you watch him, he literally just his first touch is the second touch is slide tackle. Then he chases it here, there. Like you can't put him in the 10. Like that was my issue in the Euros like that season. I'm like, how do you put someone that wants to go ahead of the striker the other way? Like it just crashing into each other. It don't work. But with Bellingham's another one, innit? I think he has more PR. Bellingham's a bit different because he has more PR. Yeah. I think Saka, there was a period where people were saying he was carrying your team. And I think my thing is there's two differences in it. There's a difference between carrying your team in terms of GA and actually carrying your team like a Hazard and that. You know, the player that comes deep, gets the ball and is like, I'm changing this game. Like some of those players that actually, I'm not saying he's not on that, like he's not good, because some people, as soon as you start saying certain things, they think you're saying he's not good in that. I rate Saka highly in terms of how efficient he is. And you can see like he's one of those players that he'd rather keep the ball than take the risk. In terms of like he'll keep the ball ticking and then he might get an opportunity.
You know, enough man are watching this, they're getting mad now, you know. They're getting mad like how can Yasser say this about Saka?
No, you call me a hater, bro. I'm used to it. You know, I also call you all the time. But
they call you a hater.
My thing is, but maybe I've played the part in it, but that's a different story. What I'm saying is, I've always said that the quality Saka has comes from his time playing at left back.
Yeah,
because if you look at it, he shields the ball really well. They can't get the ball off him.
Yeah,
but he misses. You know what he misses? He misses not just the element of surprise, but you know that not necessarily.
He's too predictable.
Yeah, but that also comes because he's not a natural winger, so he doesn't have those. Like I don't know how to say. He's not very unpredictable as a winger. Like wingers are usually unpredictable.
Yeah, he's too predictable.
Yes, but you know what happened? He used to benefit of the system too much in terms of he used to get the overlap from Ben White, and then Odegaard would come short. So
Yeah.
he would. It's not him necessarily dragging players out of position,
Mm.
but he'd get. He's a bit more easier him cutting in because he had. They didn't know whether he's passing it to Odegaard through the lines or he's
Yeah.
going out wide to. Do you get it? It's a bit
He
more
likes
easier.
to cut in all the time and
His
shoot. That's
shooting,
that
his
is thing, isn't it?
finishing and that rate. So I
Mm.
think I'm not saying that he's not good, but I'm saying people don't see that bit. They just see him cutting in and thinking, "Yo, he's rubbing."
Yeah.
He just keep cutting in and he's getting in. But in terms of goals, he was getting all the goals. Like he got goals, but then again, you can say, well, 15 goals. That's a very good amount. But is it to the level where you start saying someone calling someone world class for getting 15?
Salah and all
Salah,
that.
da, 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 that's the conversation. But my thing is, I think for me, I think Saka's just very good at what he does.
Mm.
But then it's hard for me to say, well, because he's very good at what he does, I'm putting him at very high. I just think
Yeah.
he's very slack. He does everything you guys need to do.
That's the minimum basic very well. That's
The minimum he does very like amazing. But I'm saying now you want to see whether he can do much more than that, so he can take you guys over the line and all of that additional stuff. In it, can he do something out of nothing? That kind of wing, innit? I think those are just the little question marks we have about Saka. But other than that, I actually rate Saka, and I think there's a lot of people that don't understand that because they think, well, he's getting the goals, and I'm like, bro, you can't say someone's getting the goals because I think he's more of the Salah, not disciples, but he's from that kind of ilk, similar to like an Embuemo.
Yeah.
You know those people that benefit more when they get the ball in behind,
Yeah.
and then they can go and just finish. Very cool under pressure, that kind of wingers, isn't it? I think when you start putting him, and you guys are seeing the difference when you play Nani, where he gets the ball, the defender don't know where he's going. He's so unpredictable. He can go in and like that's the bit that you can say is a bit missing from Saka. Even though he takes on his man, is he taking on his man because it's dribbling, or is it because he's burst of face? Because remember, you can have that as well with the Mbappe's and Rashfords, where you can just be you run down the line, you stop and then change direction, and all of a sudden you beat your man. But it's different to actually dribbling past your man. Do you get it? Like it's a bit different. Those are different aspects, though.
We're coming to your guy because that's exactly the type of guy that does all of that, and that's Estefan. He's the dribbler, you know, he can go both ways, isn't it? You know what I mean? Inside, outside, around, you know, he can do everything right now. How impressed have you been with Estevao this season?
I've been impressed. I'm also one of those people that's saying, look, I'm not going to be one of them guys screaming, saying, play him. He's also very young. He's adapting to the league. People were saying he was too lightweight to play in the league when we signed him, because they were saying he looked very thin. He's like 17, 18. But sometimes you just got to give that player an opportunity, similar to some of the players you have. You know, sometimes you get an Ethan or someone. Everyone's like,
that guy. Like,
I wanted to tell you about like when it comes to Ethan, I think what I've seen from someone like Ethan is that he looks ready to play every week, kind of thing. He just obviously he gets in ahead of someone else, does something else. I think with Estevao, what we're seeing is he looks like he's very talented. The ceiling's high and all that, but I still feel like just ease him into it and let him experience it, play the games, and then when you think he's ready, play him. And a lot of people are saying, well, play him now. I think that's fine, but you don't want him to end up being on that route of he gets an injury and
has one bad game, and then all of a sudden,
I think the manager's trying to save him from that. Yeah, exactly. He's saying, you know what, I'll throw the experienced players there. We don't really know what the future is going to hold with someone like a Neto and that, because we got Quenda coming in next season as well. Yeah, so it's one of the Quenda, the Portuguese player, that the guy from Sporting.
Quenda.
I'll put it in.
Is he good? Is he good? Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's good.
Is he another skills man? Yeah.
He was the guy that was linked to United last season when they tried to get a left wing back. Do you remember? Yeah, he's the one that scored the bad goal in Champions League, like the previous round or the one before.
Oh, this brother.
We've already signed it. When we signed Asugo and him, people were making jokes about us signing random two players, but he's been developed at Sporting by his coming. He's the one that's playing with Gyökeres. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe Neto's time's over, so he's just playing him now because he's experienced and he can get us through games and that. So it's a bit different. But in terms of like what the player can do, bro, with a player like that, bro, like every time he gets the ball, the players, people are just getting off their feet. Even if you watch the game the other day, at Emirates, was it Brazil, Senegal?
Yeah.
Every time he got the ball, man are just getting up, bro. It's crazy. It reminded me when you had Hazard, bro. Every time he got the ball. So it's nice to have those talents, and I feel like if you're gonna get younger players, get the higher up echelon talented ones. Don't get me someone that could be that and it could be that. Like, get me the ones that's talented. And don't forget, Real Madrid went to shop there and they ended up getting Ken Hendrick instead of Esteban. So it's very close. You can think this guy looks good because he done well. So yeah, we're lucky in that aspect that we have him, but we just have to make sure.
Paz guy is supposed to be quite techie as well, isn't it? Paz, is it Nico Paz?
Nico Paz, he's good, you know. Yeah. But I think he looks like he can go back to Real Madrid because they got this easy. What's it called? They can buy him back for 15 million instead of. So yeah, if you get him, he has to be the one saying, "I don't want to go back to Madrid." So he has to get away with that. But yeah, man, I think he's. I just want to make sure he gets managed, and also I think the manager's trying to remove that expectation away from him that you were talking about. You know, the whole if he has a bad game or two, everyone gets onto him. I think he wants to be eased in, and he's also been effective coming off the bench. So I think you don't really have to change that then.
I hear it. You know what? As much as like I dislike your club, it's nice to have conversations with Chelsea fans that ain't just getting on stupid and talking rubbish. Like everything in the conversation.
I said to you, if you can have a conversation.
Geordie Dread in the building. Oh no, that's Geordie, innit? Sorry, I only got that wrong here. Big up to Geordie in the building. How are the lads? It's nice to have a conversation with a Chelsea fan that's not, what I mean, just everything you say to them, it's just like, my player's better than your player, your player's better than there's no conversation. How many trophies do you want? There's no conversation. It's just that's everything. Yeah. And it's just like, it's nice to know when a Chelsea fan that sees their team from a different perspective in it, in terms of playing in it. You know what I mean? Obviously you man want to win more trophies. You want to win Premier League. You want to win Champions League again. Yeah. And it is nice to hear that you yourself, you're saying you want to win. You could be in a you could be in a title race if. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, your run of games is looking all right. The next 4 or 5 games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Burnley on Saturday, Sunday or Saturday. I think you got Burnley. Let me see what your next 5 games are.
I can show you that right now, actually.
Yeah. Let's see what your next 5 games are, because I think they're mostly winnable games, bro.
Obviously, we got the you lot got Tottenham. Is it?
We got Tottenham, Brentford, and Villa. So
I just shared the screen.
Yeah.
If you pop it up, then you can have a look. Everyone can have a look.
Oh yeah, here it is.
So we got Burnley, then Barcelona, which is when you guys have Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Obviously Sunday 6-4.
That's gonna be a mad game, Both teams like playing against like top European teams.
But I get it, but I feel like you guys can afford to lose. I'm not saying you would want to, but you can afford because you guys have good enough points. Do you know what I'm saying? Good enough points to get you.
Shout my boy SB in the building, man. Yes, your teammate in any race. Let's concentrate, please.
Listen, he hasn't been concentrating, bro. Leave me alone. You get me? I'm just going through our games. You know what I'm saying? Big up to SB.
Oranges, man, in the chat, bro, for Yasser and for SB.
But yeah, look, we got Barca. I think we need to win, innit? We need to win because we've lost. We drew the other day, and we've lost. We've already dropped enough points. Obviously, they play this high line, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. Arsenal, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait.
What do you mean you can't wait?
I can't wait. Like, you thought I'd be scared? I ain't scared of Arsenal this season. No way. Brother, and SB, I hope the begs as well. You know what I'm saying?
Scared of us, bro. You
Just for the
say
bands.
no change. That's the
No,
only
but I'll
thing.
be honest though, when it comes to the whole,
I think it's to be a draw, you know.
you reckon? Nah, I don't think so. Unless you lot stink
I
it
think
out.
so.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless you lot do the whole fully defensive thing and that, then maybe.
No, but we just hit you up with the set pieces, man. Because you man
Nah,
ain't good on
if
set
you play
pieces.
for Fana, then I'm not that worried about set pieces. And we've been scoring set pieces as well, so I don't know. You know, hopefully, you know. My thing is, let me tell you this. I think Arsenal's defense, in terms of defensively, are very good. Like one of the best in the league and all that. Like, do you get it? But you lot
the
defend
best in the league, not one of the best, the best in the league.
the best, yes, the best. But you lot defend in a unit. Like the minute you lose the ball, you go compact, and then you try to see if we can get the ball back, and then do your attacking stuff, innit?
Yeah.
We are a bit more open because we take more risks.
Yeah.
This is why we find a bit more open because we try to play the pass that you might not want to play and all that. But it is what it is. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna. Okay, but I'm joking. But in terms of that, I think obviously I would say my midfield's better. You lot would say whatever, but I feel like we attack better. Do you get it? I don't know how you feel about the way you guys attack. Some people would say we don't take enough risks as a team.
The thing is, though, the problem with your statement is, for me, I don't think it's a question of you attack better. We face mostly low blocks.
We all do.
Game.
You all face
you
low
man
blocks.
Don't face low blocks, bro.
Top 4 teams, all the big teams.
No, bro. Teams go at it with you, man, because you give man space. You give them man space to attack you. Look at Sunderland. Look what happened with Sunderland when you play Sunderland.
Sunderland's because it was like quite end in the game. We all basically committed everyone forward, like level that you shouldn't. But I'm saying, in general, we all face low blocks, especially playing those lower level teams. They were defending the whole time in early in the game. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, we all play low blocks. This thing about all the other teams don't play low blocks is crazy.
I don't really see you, man, getting low blocks against you, man. It's us that get the low blocks.
Wolves game, there was 6 man standing like this next to each other, bro.
Did they score? Did they score against you, lot?
Nah.
What was the score? 3-0, wasn't it? 4-0?
It was 3-0, 4-0.
Yeah, but you lot always thump up. They're bottom of the league, man.
I'm just showing you an example. I'm saying you play teams, the lower level teams will always kind of play a low block. That's how it is. They'll try to catch you on the counter. You get it? The problem is that these teams are not taking too much. The only team I've seen really take risk against you, man, is Sunderland. Trying to actually hit you on the counter. Like, other than that, people haven't even had a shot on target against you, man. Burnley, them man was shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just bare low blocks. Remember, you man have lost 3 games, bro. Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah.
So it goes to show that teams have this thing where, do you know what, they feel that they can get something against you. With us, it's only the top teams. Even City. What about City? City even went into, they scored and they just said, you know what, we're going to do a low block at the Emirates.
I hear
Liverpool was doing the same thing.
I feel that there's a difference between a game plan and it being your main identity. Do you get what I'm saying? I think with them, yes, he's playing a bit more. I think with Pep, he is defending more and then hitting on the counter. Do you get what I'm saying? I think because he knows he has Haaland, and he gets more out of Haaland than all these other players. Do you get it? I get that. That's his new thing, innit? Just trying to be a bit more in his own box and then hitting people, and Haaland kind of run from his own box kind of thing. But other than that, but you still have to find a way to win, though.
100%. That wasn't the excuse I was making. I was just saying that, you know, compared to Chelsea to Arsenal, you know, one team is going to get more low blocks. We get more low blocks against us than I would say Chelsea do, because with Chelsea, how can I put it? They're a bit more open, innit? They're a bit more open, a bit more.
I agree. In some ways, I feel like sometimes we like to attract the opposition more, like because we do that thing with the center.
Open, innit? You know, once you lot go forward, you attack, innit? You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, because your centre backs aren't as good, there's always going to be, you know, no disrespect. Not saying Colwell or
no, that's fine. I know what you're talking about.
You know, there's that off chance in it that there might be a mistake in it, you know. And I don't know, man. It's a bit mad, isn't it?
No, but I get what you're saying. You're not wrong in that aspect, though. But then again, we do this whole thing with like we'll leave 2 players in the back, or Tosin's the one that's chasing like blah blah. All those kidnaps. So I'm with you in it. But I'm saying, I got who do I have back now? I have Badia Shaw's back. Fofana might play. Palmer's back. Do you know what I mean?
Palmer back, yeah?
Palmer's back. Palmer's back for the Burnley game, but I don't think he's gonna play. He's back for the Barca
He's saving it for the Arsenal game, yeah.
Yeah, man. He's there. Barca.
Yeah, man, I want your best players to play that game.
Same. And I feel like we've been close in recent times. We just haven't done enough in those aspects. But if you then look forward in it, so we end up wrapping it up, yeah.
Bournemouth's going to be a difficult game for them.
Bournemouth can be difficult because remember, Bournemouth is one of those teams. Either they're good or they're not good.
And they're the type of team that they're gonna come and they're gonna attack you, bro.
But I've always said that my issue with complacency, and I've always said this. Like my team, the big games we don't really worry about the big games because we know the players understand.
Yeah, you raise your levels in those big games.
The problem is the Bournemouth we'll drop our levels to their levels.
Yeah.
That happens. I feel like
that's the problem. Yeah,
I expect the team to learn though from the previous games though. Like you have to learn from what you've done wrong before. That's what I look at in that aspect. But it's Bournemouth, Atalanta, Everton, Cardiff in the EFL, EFL
quarterfinal. That's semi-final.
Newcastle. Oh my days, Newcastle dusted. Unless they fix up here, we might all get points at Newcastle. Villa's good, but then we're playing Bournemouth again. So twice in 1 month. The same month. Yeah, 6th of December and 30th. And then 1st to 4th of January, you got City. So, like, if you look around, it's not really a lot of difficult games. Top level teams next to each other.
Yeah.
To get it. So, it's like, I don't
think those 2 games there, though, Chelsea and Villa, I think that's tough games.
Yeah, Villa's a difficult game. 100%. I think Villa's going to be a difficult game as well. But yeah, man, I'm saying when you start looking at this, it becomes all right, cool. It's easier games, isn't it? I know where we can fall, but you get the point. Like, I'm not playing City, Liverpool. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it becomes more difficult down the road. It looks like it's getting easier, but what I think is going to be bad is when I start to keep scrolling, and it's like Arsenal, Villa, Newcastle, Everton, City, United, Forest, Liverpool.
Wow, Liverpool, what? Liverpool, Spurs.
At the end of the season. Do you get it?
Sunday is going to be easy game to go to as well, bro.
Look at the teams I'm playing at the end of the run. So, I might have an easier run in the middle. Do you get it? As in now till January onwards. But then later on, you've seen what can happen later on. So
it's mad, bro. It's mad. But you know what? You can never tell, innit? Like
you can never tell.
There's no easy games in the Premier League, in my opinion. Anyway, there's favourable games, but they're not. They're winnable games, but you never know, innit? You know what I mean? I didn't know I was going to draw to Sunderland. I didn't know you, man, were going to lose to Sunderland. So it's one of them ones, man. But listen, people, big up to Hanno in the building as well. Say we must win at least 75% of games till New Year. See, Hanno ain't saying nothing about title talk or nothing because he knows. In my group, I'll cook his ass.
I'm one of them, man. I've said from the beginning of the season that we're in it till I say, yo, I'm not in it no more. Because once I say that, I'm not going to talk about title race. Do you get it? Once I think I'm out, and I'm not going to speak about it. But if you see like after Liverpool,
chill guys thing, yeah?
Huh?
You're going to do the chill guys thing,
yeah? The chill guys. But then again, though, if you're looking at what I'm talking about in terms of that, I feel like I never thought that with this season I had so far and, our defense and all the things that you heard around the thing, that would be 6 points behind us or whatever it is. If I said that to you, you'd think, nah, there's no way. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like,
roundabouts.
And how quickly the table can go flip from Liverpool being at the top, now you guys are at the top. So, I don't really want to do the whole, I'm in it, then I'm not in it, I'm in it, then I'm not in it. I know that can happen. But I'll stick to it, and then I feel like, yo, if I'm not in it no more, listen, I don't think I'm in it no more. I need to focus on, you know what I'm saying? I need to.
But there's a point as well, though, I suppose. If you lose a certain amount of games and you draw a certain amount of games, you know, you might just start to see like teams just pushing away, especially, you know, the
Yes,
likes of Arsenal.
yes,
Man
but it all depends on the season itself.
Yeah.
Because if you start dropping points, Liverpool, City, everyone start dropping points,
Yeah.
we're still within each other. Do you get what I'm saying?
And
You still, so it's a bit different. This is why my thing's the way it is, because I'm like, obviously, you guys look quite good defensively and that don't look like you can lose many games. But what if something happens? Like, well, none of us would know, like a Gabriel get injured, but now you have to think about, okay, what we're going to do with that. So the whole season is quite unpredictable, isn't it? So
definitely, but it's nasty November for Arsenal, and you know what? If we get through November, you know what? The chest is definitely going to be raised, bro, because to be able to get and you know what, the Bayern Munich game, I'm not too bothered about that game. It's the Spurs Chelsea game. I need to win both those games, yeah, you know, because
but
London derbies are the worst, bro. And we got 3 in a row.
Can I ask you Spurs your prediction for Spurs?
I said 2-1 Arsenal. I think it'd be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a slapping or battering like that.
Yeah.
What about you for Chelsea and Burnley? 5-0, 10-0, 15-0?
Nah, probably like 3-0 or something.
If you man lose, brother, will you come back to the show for me to cook you exclusively?
I said if I lose,
I will invite you,
bro. You know, I'll come back. I don't care. I'll be back. I'm one of the few Chelsea fans that don't duck. Yeah, I'm saying so. I'm chilling.
Don't lose to these, man. Yeah, please don't lose to these.
I don't lose, man. It's the team that loses. If I was manager,
true. People, yeah, make sure you smash the likes and all that, man. You've been watching the Aki show today. Hopefully, we should be able to do. Hopefully, I'm hoping we do another show in the future.
100%.
Inshallah, we do another show. But listen, people, make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. Make sure you subscribe to Yasser TV and Waffle Don. And yeah, people, make sure you subscribe to the Catch Up as well, and make sure you subscribe to Hano. Hey, there's big people to subscribe to in here, man. BBK and all that as well. TK, too many man. Pause. We out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, don't forget the pause.